Welcome back, Geekies. Dustin with the Super Geek friends here. We are getting into some Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. I am playing solo today, as you can see here. There's no one behind me, at least not that I know of. And, you know, we've got this cool green screen set up here. So if you can't see the green screen, it means that this actually worked. So that's fucking cool. But anyway, I downloaded the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth and the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, of course, together on my computer, so I could start a whole new file with you guys. What I'm going to be doing from here on forward, as long as I'm playing solo, is I'm going to be giving the seed out to you guys so that you guys can play along at home. Let me know if you guys find anything I didn't find, or you know, just let's make this a community-based thing here. So I'm going to go ahead and press start. We're going to get into this new file. I'm going to get rid of a cursor. If you guys see a cursor, I do apologize. Of course, we could do a daily challenge, but I'm going to start with trying to get some stuff unlocked. So we're going to go into a new run, normal as Isaac, and we're going to go ahead and start. Now, I'm playing with an Xbox One controller because, to be honest, I tried playing with the keyboard and I just did not do as well as I would have hoped. Before we get too far, here's our seed. It's AKHT 8AVV. VV. But yeah, here we go. So we're gonna start by going down here. Isaac is a very well-rounded character to play as it should be, considering he's the base starter character. Should be well-rounded, you know, in any game. Usually that's how it goes. Nothing but some flies and poop in that room, so that's pretty easy. We got these guys here that run away and then they explode, and then we have the bloody-eyed babies, which will chase you down. So, oh, that one exploded into some flies. So the babies, the popcorn babies as some people call them, they can explode into different things. As you saw, one of them exploded into a troll bomb, the other one, it turned into a bunch of flies. Now, some of them can turn into flies that shoot at you as well. Let's see if we can use that to our advantage, and yes, we did. And we have our first item room. All right. So these are homing bombs. So let's go ahead. We need to get all of the items here, so we might as well just go with what we get. Starting out with 6 bombs is going to be pretty nice. We'll try to find some rocks, some tinted rocks, to get us some spirit hearts to kind of protect us from damage a little bit. And we got a headless baby over here. Not too bad, not much of a problem. I don't think I see any tinted rocks around, so we're going to go ahead and keep on moving. And we already have our boss, so no real reason to go into the shop, but let's go fight our boss real quick. Larry Jr., a bunch of little Larry Jr.'s. This should be relatively simple. Let's try one of our bombs here. See how that works. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Leave me alone. Alright, so homing bombs work pretty well, but still have to pay attention to what's happening around you, of course. And that time, I took some really bad damage. And what I've found is when you're playing the Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth, Rebirth, Vanilla, whenever you talk about getting damage is usually when you're about to get hit, so it's a little bit silly. Pageant Boy is okay, might make us be able to get to a shop a little bit earlier. I'm gonna go explore the rest of this floor real quick, because the first floor is usually pretty small, and see if we can find anything else to kind of help us out. Maybe some tinted rocks here so that we can go into the next floor in hopes of getting a secret, well, not a secret room, but a devil room, which gives you the opportunity to trade away your hearts for items that are only available typically in those rooms. So we're going to try to do that. And sure, we'll go ahead and take Child's Heart. It's something that does make more red hearts spawn, which is okay. It's not the best trinket, but it does have its purposes, especially if you're running with red hearts. And we're gonna go ahead and go into this last room here. Really nothing special about this first floor. I'm gonna try to find a secret room, maybe. It might be right here. And I was wrong. Okay, so definitely not right there. So I'm going to try one more spot. And we're going to try right here and see if that's it. And it is not. Okay, so there's one last possible spot that it could be. And there we go. Alright, so we're going to get into our first secret room. We have 16 coins, so we could go into our shop. And you know what? I'm going to go into our shop. We could do the fanny pack, or we could start doing donation into our shop. So I'm going to donate down to 10. And you know what? Let's go ahead and grab this pill. And lemon party. Okay, so nice to know that that's in the rotation. Lemon party is a pretty good pill for some of the floor-based bosses. And we're going into basement 2 here now. Not going to use the curse room as of yet. We might come back to it a little later. Those are always going to be hit or... Those are always going to be a little bit hit or miss. As the name kind of suggests, it can be a blessing or it can be a curse. It's especially a curse if there's a bunch of spiders in the room and you don't get any kind of payout at all. But sometimes they have chests in them, sometimes they have spirit hearts, black hearts. Oh, fuck. Okay. So sometimes they have spirit hearts, sometimes they have black hearts, and sometimes they have items in them, so they can be worth checking out. We got some jumping jacks in this room here, so these kind aren't that bad. They don't normally like jump all the way across the map at you. They don't do teleportation like some of the jumping jacks in later, more difficult areas. And there we have it. Those ones are done. I'm going to say, I bet you anything that the secret room's right there. And it's always kind of tough to gauge how far down the wall. So I'm going to try right there. Alright, right. And this is a shitty secret room. What the fuck? Okay. So we don't even have any spacebar or left trigger items here. So there's really nothing for us to use here with this battery. So we're just going to keep moving on. That was kind of a waste of a bomb, if I do say so myself. Unless we get a spacebar or left trigger item that is worthy of some sort of merit. And that remains to be seen. We can totally get a key out of there so we can access either that chest or... Is that a tinted rock in there? I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. We're not going to go fight our boss yet. We are going to clear this room, grab that key, and go try to find our item room. Because we're still at base damage and we don't really have any power-ups because, sure, homing bombs gave us some bombs that do a little bit of good. And... Am I missing something here? No, okay. So let's go ahead and bomb that. But we don't have anything that's really making our attack, our DPS, anything like that special at all. So we're going to try to find something to give us a bit of an edge because Pageant Boy really didn't give us shit either. So not really. Okay, we're going to use some homing bombs here because this is going to be a pain in the ass otherwise. And we basically got a free kill in that room and a key, so I cannot complain about that one bit. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of ring around the rosy here. And hopefully, ashes to ashes, these guys are all going to fall down. Come on. Come on. And we got that one. Alright. What are you? Okay, so this says no. Never again. So, whatever that does, I will find out. Okay, so we got Mini Mush, which will give us a smaller size and a speed up, or a shot speed up, if I remember correctly. I know I said we were trying to get... Oh, I don't want glitter bombs. Come on. Don't need the headlamp. Yes, we are taking Sad Onion. So, Sad Onion, if you look at it, we're crying up a river here right now. So, it's put up our tier speed. So, our DPS is going to be up here from here on out. So, that's great. I'm gonna see if we can get anything good out of this room. And so far, not really. But, no, definitely not. Nothing good at all. Just some fucking flies. So we're gonna go ahead and go fight our boss now. And hopefully, with the Sad Onion, that'll give us a little bit of an edge with our tiers to do some extra damage. Really disappointed that I didn't get a tinted heart anywhere here. I'm thinking I want to go get that chest. So we're going to go do that real quick. And I'm going to blow up this poop, and that's fantastic. So this poop just exploded into a spirit heart, so we're going to have some protection going to this boss fight. And we got a shit ton of money. So that basically paid for itself, provided we can, you know, buy a key or find another key. So we got Monstro 2 on the second floor. This is a pretty standard occurrence on the second floor. There are often going to be times where Monstro 2 will show up on the second floor. It's almost automatic. I don't know what variables are at play with what the boss is. I know it's an RNG, random number situation, but Monstro being on the second floor is pretty standard from my experience with Isaac. And, you know, he's going down pretty well. Jumps around a little bit. Not a difficult boss at all. It's very easy to not get hit by him, and I'm going to try not to get hit by them to prove it to you that it's very easy not to get hit by him. And you can also lure him pretty easily so that he kind of just bounces around. We got Monstrous Tooth, Spirit in the Basement. We got another Spirit Heart. We got Magic Scab, which is going to give us HP and a little bit of luck. And a lovely scab on our face. So let's go ahead and keep on moving here. We're going to go down to the next floor, which is going to be, let's see here, we got Caves 1. Yeah, I'm still getting used to not having everything. Oh, I'm not a fan of this room, actually. So let's try to do this without getting our shit rocked. Okay, so I think the best way to go about this is to go from here. Alright, we got Ron. Oh, hello. Okay, so I think we got this. It's all timing. It's all timing here. I am the Time Cop, which is a movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme from the 90s. If you haven't seen it, it's a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, which has Jean-Claude Van Damme stuff in it. What can you expect? But yeah, we were playing, me and, or should I say, Chit Chat and we were playing Broforce recently, and Time Bro is one of the unlockable characters in that he was unfamiliar with, and so I told him all about Jean-Claude Van Damme, and apparently he hasn't seen many Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, so I'm going to force him to watch Bloodsport eventually if he hasn't seen it. If you have seen Bloodsport and you enjoy that movie, go ahead and let me know. In the fuck me, I've been taking some bad fucking damage. So these silkworms explode in all 4 directions like that, and sometimes you can run right into them. Now, that's exactly what happened there a few times. Don't die, don't die. Okay. What am I talking about not dying? I still have like 4 hearts, but I did just get sniped by one of these fucking fat bats. So I might have just lost my devil deal for this floor. I'd like to show you a devil deal if we can, in this run. I mean, if not, it is what it is. There'll be more runs to come. And if you guys enjoy the commentary, enjoy the gameplay, or you know, you want to talk about Isaac, Binding of Isaac, on Twitter, you can hit me up at @SGFDustin. That's SGF_Dustin. Oh, we got a speed up. Nice. So one of the things I liked about this update, and we are totally going to trade a bomb for a key right here so we can find our item room and open that up. But one of the things I like is they had, oh, fucking bone guys. I'm not a fan of bone guys. They are really, oh shit, man. They're really fast with the shots, and they can kind of angle them, kind of like you can. Oh, and they almost anticipate where you're going to be moving, and it's just really frustrating. But anyhow, I was going to talk about what I like about the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth that's different from Rebirth. And one of those big things is they've added this kind of an announcer character to tell you about the tarot cards and the pills that you're taking, which I think is a nice added effect. Please don't die. Oh, I don't know why I keep saying please don't die. I have full health. I don't know, maybe I'm really not used to, you know, I'm definitely not used to playing Binding of Isaac in front of an audience yet. I mean, we did the run where I was playing with Amber, and, you know, she was there to provide some second fiddle for me. But really, this is the first thing I've done on my own, so I'm hoping that it turns out all right. So you guys can be the judge of that. You know, as things go on, I'll probably get a little bit more comfortable. But at least for the time being, you know, it's kind of... Ooh, lemon party. So we picked up back there when we were in the item room, we got spectral tears, which will allow our tears to go through stuff like rocks and walls and shit. So if you can see that right there. And we are absolutely beautiful right now. Let's go ahead and fight our boss. And this is Gertie. Gertie is a tank of a boss because he has so much HP. And whoa! He keeps spawning. Oh, I think he almost got me right there. But he keeps spawning. Let's pop that lemon party. I took a hit, but it's okay. The lemon party is going to help us out, and all will be well. But what he typically does is he spawns and spawns and spawns more and more enemies. And we got a range up, which is going to help us a little bit, but not that much. So right now we're still very... And I just bumped my camera there, I think. So if you saw something shake, I do apologize. We're going into the flooded caves now. So this is one of the newer looks. It's very blue. Hopefully it's not too dark. If you're seeing these and they're too dark, you know, let me know in the comments and I'll increase the gamma on the next one. This one's not so bad, but if we get into like a Curse of Darkness situation, it might be a little hard for you guys to see. So I might bump up the gamma. Well, like that was a little bit darker. But kind of like that. If it gets too dark where you guys wouldn't be able to see, I'll probably bump the gamma up a little bit, which, you know, might seem like a little bit of a cheat, but it's more so because, you know, it's already a pretty dark game to begin with, and adding the darkness plus recording plus YouTube, it would make for some very dark gameplay that you guys would have a hard time seeing, and I don't want to do that to you guys. I want you guys to be able to, you know, actually see what's going on, even if that means that I will have an easier time. I mean, oh well, you know. So, fuckity fuck. These guys are not that bad, but they do kind of spray out in all directions, so it's very unpredictable as far as if you're going to get hit by them or not. Relatively easy to dodge, though, so that's not bad. Alright, so we got a spirit heart. There's a small chance that we could get a... Oh, man. There's a very small chance now that we can get a devil deal in this room. Well, not in this room, but from this floor. If we can get through this room without taking any damage, though, I will be shocked. So we got 1 down. We got 2 down. We got 3 down. Alright, so we're making good time with these guys. So that's not the end of the world yet. So that's pretty good. Whoa! Alright. So, I don't know. Have you guys, you know, talk to me in the comments below. Have you guys played Isaac before? Is this something that's new for you? If you have, I mean, like, what's your favorite character to play as? What's your favorite item? What's something that you absolutely love? So we just got Virgo, which I'm not entirely sure what that one does yet. But it says I felt protected. So I'm assuming it's going to have something to do with maybe if I get hit, I'll get a protective aura around me, because that's something that has happened with items in the past. So maybe that was this item and I've just forgotten. I don't know. But we'll find out. Or hopefully we won't find out because we don't want to get hit. These floating heads are pretty tanky in themselves. They can take a lot of hits. So I'm still at base damage, but the DPS is doing alright for me. Alright, so we got the big fat guys. And they fart at you, so they're not really much of a threat because a fart only does a pushback. Some of them shoot out at you as well, but not most of them. So it's really not that big of a deal to fight those guys. Woo, you're a little close to me. And these silkworms, I've got to say, are some of my least favorite newer enemies. Just because I'm so used to the patterns of the old ones that I'll often dodge into the bullets, the blood bullets, when they die. And you may have seen that happen when I got hit by that last one and I dodged right into the bullet, but we did have that protective aura around us, so I guess I was right about Virgo. It does create a protective aura around you when you get hit to give you a little bit of wiggle room to do some damage. Okay. Okay, so we got Envy in here. Envy is not difficult per se, but it is kind of a pain in the ass. It doesn't really become a pain in the ass until they start to break away like this, because these are going to keep breaking away, and we're going to have more and more enemies on the screen bouncing around at angles to each other. I'm going to try to take them out one by one to kind of make things a little bit easier, but there's no telling if it's going to work out that way. So far, so good, though. So we're down to about half, or less than half, really, of this fight. So we just got to finish this other half of the head here. And we are making our way downtown, walking fast. Hold my bag so I don't get, I guess, jacked here. I don't know. And we are almost done with it, but they're so fucking time-consuming. I mean, I can't fucking believe this shit takes so long. And we don't have, I'm sure we got DPS up with the tiers and everything, but we are still at base damage, ladies and gentlemen, so we do not have the firepower that's necessary to thrive on these later levels. And I know this is just the beginning of the, oh, did I just step in the creep? I just stepped in the fucking creep. Ah, shit. So we have no more protection from that spirit heart. So these guys will leave a smear track on the floor. If you had seen that, that if you walk through it, it does damage to you. And I demonstrated that for everyone. So I hope that if you have never played before, you will learn something today. Because I've played... not a fan of these guys. Not a fan of these guys at all. The babies with the extendy heads, and then you kill them, but they're not dead, and they just turn into the tanky head guys. Fucking annoying as shit. And sometimes just break away automatically. Like, I don't know what makes it decide if it's gonna do that or not. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna go fight our boss. I mean, we don't really have a very strong potential here right now. We do have Chubb, which is homing bombs are gonna do well against. And I'm not sure why these guys are out. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why the second. Oh, there we go. Another homing bomb. Oh, and that one was no good. We got health. I mean, we got a protection now. So let's just go ahead and be reckless for a second. And hope that does some sort of benefit. Now I'm taking some bad damage here, and I don't want us to end like that. So let's go ahead and start to get our head in the game here. Am I right? Oh, shit. So bear with me if I'm a little bit jibber-jabbery right now. I'm just trying to get through this Chubb fight, and I do not have a lot of firepower. Oh, shit. So that's another full heart down. I gotta make sure I don't get hit by this guy again. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Alright, so we made it through, barely, if I might add. We just got an HP up, which, good, it fills up all of our hearts that we lost, but we still are at base fucking damage, and it's really not going to do anything well for us, so... Oh, man, I am not... We got 2 more levels to go here, and... might come back for that, we'll see. We are in Depths 1, so this is the first level of Depths. The Depths 2 would be where our boss is, and the final room of... Fuck me! The final room of this run will fucking be, and... Okay, so... Sorry about that, everybody. Some bad damage, some pretty fucking bad damage happened just now. And the fucking bone guys are such a pain in my fucking ass every fucking time. I can't believe that shit. So I am going to go ahead and This is such a small room for these floating zombie bros. So these guys you can only hit from the back unless you have some sort of piercing shot, and these spectral tears will go through rocks, but they will not go through faces. So this is me with my head not in the game apparently, because I am not getting a lot of hits on these guys. All right, come on, we're gonna do that. 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 That. All right. So let's move on. We've got more zombie bros. And that was some bad damage on my part. Again, I am just eating damage like a sponge in this floor, and I do apologize for that. Hopefully we can... Oh, fuck you, dude. I thought you were supposed to be mindless. How did you turn on a dime like that? Yeah, you're done. You're done. Goodbye. Have a nice life. Let's try to get a black heart out of these. Oh, spirit heart. Bye. And we'll go ahead and move on. Trying to find an item room so that we can hopefully get an item that's going to be worth something, because that hasn't happened yet at all, I'd say. The sad onion, sure, the sad onion's great, but without anything else to augment our run, it's really not going to do much for us. Now that we have 2 keys, though, I am going to go into this shop. So let's go ahead and take a look. We got the moon. We've got the strength card. We've got another moon card. So we can go ahead and find a secret room like this, and it takes us right into a greed fight, so that's great. And then I start hemorrhaging money because I'm totally knowing what I'm doing here. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just do not have the fucking damage to take this guy out in a reasonable amount of time. Usually when you're fighting greed in these later stages, you've got like a couple damage upgrades. Right now with no damage upgrades, this is kind of taking longer than I would hope, and I have taken 2 hits of damage from this guy. Sure, he's going to give us a lot of money, so when we find the actual shop, so not the room we were just in, when we find the actual shop, we should totally go. And, oh, cool, took us right outside our item room. That's great, that's great. So we're going to go ahead and do the item room thing first, and then go back. If we don't like our item, there's a... Oh, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. If we do not like our item, there is an item in the other room we were just recently in that will help with that. So we'll go ahead and take a look. If not, I'm going to save that for the boss fight item, because if we get a crappy boss fight item, then, you know, we can always re-roll that. And rainbow baby... Let's go ahead and... What's this? Deadeye. Accuracy brings power. So this is going to be good in theory. We have to be very careful and not take damage. Deadeye will allow us to... And I just missed. It'll allow us to have a damage up, provided that we keep our accuracy up as well. I'm going to go ahead and grab the other moon card, get into our other secret room, or not. We'll just go into the exact same secret room and hope that we can get our damage up with some accuracy here. I am threading the needle on these guys pretty well, if I do say so myself. And so far so good with the damage up from the accuracy. Alright, and so we clear that room. Let's go ahead and go back and get the broken dice here. We're going to take that with us, the dice shard, because that is going to allow us to re-roll an item. And oh, what am I doing? Don't just shoot willy-nilly. You have accuracy now. There we go. There. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Karma Chameleon. Okay, there we go. Let's keep that accuracy up so that we can make our damage up that much more. These guys are good for that because they're going to get stuck right there. Come on. Come on there. Come on. You guys are nothing. You're nothing. Yeah, man, my health is really low right now. I don't have a key. This was useless. Let's go ahead and go back. Okay, so we're going back. So I don't know what the no has done for me lately because I really haven't noticed anything at all. Oh, we got our boss fight, though. So let's go ahead and get ready to do that with 2 hearts. Come on. Oh, man, I thought I could maybe shoot into the wall and find the other secret room, but that didn't happen. So we got Monstro 2. We have Spectral Tears. We can definitely get our damage up pretty well by strategically shooting at this guy. Very strategically, so that we don't miss any of our shots. So he has a couple of routine attacks here. He's going to spawn those... He's going to shoot lasers in my face. He's going to spawn those flies that shoot the blood when you kill them. Then he's also going to try to jump on those flies so that he can hit you. And he has some shooting abilities as well. If I die to Monstro 2, I'm going to be really... Okay, guys. Let's get real for a second. Today I died. Today I died against Monstro 2. This is something that I don't think I remember ever happening, so I'm sharing a first experience with you all. I fucked up. I fucked up hard. I fucked up really hard. And if you want to see more of me fucking up later in another episode, go ahead and hit that like button and talk to me in the comments, of course. And if this is your first time checking us out, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see either more of my successes or more of my failures. I don't really know what's going to happen anymore because I'm... gotta say I'm a little bit irritated. I might do one more run tonight in this recording session. We'll see. I'm going to take maybe a couple minutes to decompress from this one because... this was a shit run. This was a fucking shit run. And I am sorry that I showed it to you. Maybe you were happy so you can celebrate my failure. And if that's what you want, by all means, thank you. Thank you for at least appreciating the failure. Because, wow. I died against Monstro 2. Monstro 2 isn't even that hard. Fuck me. Anyway, guys, so I guess what I'm saying is I am going to keep going with this. Please talk to me in the comments. I want to hear what you guys think. Talk to me on Twitter. I want to create some sort of a community aspect to the channel, and if this is something that you guys will respond to, I definitely hope so, because I love this game, even if I did just eat shit, almost literally. If I would have died against Dinkle, it would have been eating shit. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for sticking through to the end of this one. Sorry it was cut short by Monstro 2 and my lack of effectiveness and the RNG being shitty. But thank you anyway. Thank you anyway for staying. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can do this one more time tonight, and I will see you in the next video. You guys stay geeky. Which, Gemini's pretty good. Alright, so Gemini is going to try to attack guys that are close to us, so let's just go ahead and use him.